Hi, Marty from Phoenix Marine here again. Just sort of do a bit of an update on section B1. Now I've got a bit of the new core in with the thermalite bearers, just to show the difference between the old foam core. So this here is the inner skin of fiberglass removed, and that's the condition of the foam core. That's on the inside. So you can see the difference between that and what's going in as a replacement, like that. So this foam core is really soft. You put your finger into it. This foam core is really dense. There's a lot of holes and stuff. I've built this area up with thermalite board, and then I'll lay multiple layers of double bias glass on the top. That's where the main hinges were tapped into a steel plate, which works okay, but when they start to rust or break down like they do, then bolts snap off and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is, there's a bearer runs through here on a 90-degree angle to the floor. I'm just going to bring the floor back a little bit so that you can expose. I'm going to through bolt the hinges, so you've always got access to it, so it's easily taken off, and you've got access to it, so you haven't got any steel plates laminated into the laminate that are going to rust. There's no steel going back into this at all. Everything's a composite board. We've got these doublers that go in here. Well, they're laminated in. That's to take place of the steel beams that were in there. And that's where the ring sits in the radius around through there. It's extra support. And they get multiple layers of double bias glass extra on top of that. Plus we've got the glass, 2 layers of DB that run over the whole inside skin and lap up. And then we run extra tapes going 100, 150, 200 up. And then I do multiple layers over the top of these areas as well, just to make it a bit more rigid. So this is the laminate of the foam core. You can see areas here where the foam hasn't even contacted. I mean, that's that shiny chop strand mat there. So that's an area where the foam core wasn't even contacting the foam. So there's no strength in that. You can see areas here like that. It's only just touching in a few little spots, and touching there. So, you know, when you get into stuff like that, the strength of the whole panel is compromised by having a lack of contact. This foam core is really soft. Comes out reasonably easy. It's a bit messy. But yeah, as you can see in there, it's very porous, lots of big open holes, real inconsistent. You can see it's like a sponge. But this technology back in the late 60s when these were built, nowhere near as good as what we've got now. When you have a look, I'll do a close-up of, so this is our new foam core here, and you can look at the difference between these, like that. So I'll put that there. So that's the old foam core, full of holes, looks like an old sponge that you drag up from the bottom of the ocean, compared to new 60 kg PVC foam. It's just chalk and cheese. The whole structure, once it's glassed up, and you give the thing a tap on the outside, you can actually hear it. It's got a nice solid sound to it. It's stiffer, it's more rigid, it's lighter, just ends up with a way better product. So that's the difference between modern products and the old stuff that they used to use. So yeah, there's a bit of a difference between the old foam cores, how they used to lay them up, and how the foam cores are put in now. So I'll post another video up with a bit of DB glassing on the inside and then a bit of prep work for the outside. Okay, thanks, bye.